Hello and welcome to the Weary Travelers. I know it's a different voice than you're used to hearing, but that's because due to the plague, end of the world,
it's all gonna end.
That's going around. Everything.
All right, guys. I have the corona.
Yeah. So we're playing over Discord now, and we're suspending the main campaign for a little while until we can get that sorted out. But in the meantime, in order to give you guys something to listen to, I am DMing a one-shot where all of these lovely gentlemen have created 8th level characters. So we're going to go through, hope pretty difficult, challenging adventure tonight. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the characters now. You guys will be able to find our regularly scheduled stuff pretty soon back on Twitch and YouTube. We're just working out the details there. We'll still be uploading to YouTube on Mondays, as long as we can control it. Does everybody want to go ahead and introduce their character, just their name and what they look like real quick? You guys are the Vibrant Vanguard.
The Vibrant Vanguard.
The Vibrant Vanguard, a team of mercenaries in the land of 𝕑𝐻𝐻. You have been working together for about 2 years, and you have risen up and become somewhat famous. And you recently accepted a job from King Ṭrēfān to escort a man named Vanover and his very valuable cargo far, far into the north. You guys have been riding together for a little while on this journey. About midday, you're about half a day's ride.
Okay, sounds good.
Feels like a Wells Fargo commercial.
Oh, God.
Just a character, run through real quick.
All right, hello. I'm Albert. I'm usually the DM. I know this is weird, but today I'm going to be playing as Tommy Stacks. He is a artificer. He's been around the block for a while. He's gotten really good at what he does. He's specifically an armorer, so he wears plate armor underneath his clothes that is perfectly form-fitting. So a lot of times you can't even tell what he's wearing. Other than that, he's in a black suit with red gloves.
All right. Hello, y'all. I'm Tristan, normally Tania. I will be playing Duda, and he is going to be an orc monk / barbarian. I guess the best way to kind of explain that, because they're kind of differentiating themes there, is to really go into say that he was originally someone who was wild and eventually found someone to train him. And let's just say it goes on from there.
Oh my God, please turn off your notifications.
Oh, man.
Right.
What?
You just had like Windows system noises, like Messenger, text message app, like all going up at the same time.
Hey, listen, okay, Cody. Tristan is a boomer, and you will be sensitive to the fact that he does not understand how to use technology, okay? I will not have you age shame anybody here, Cody.
Hey, guys, sleep.
Okay, give me a second. The shit keeps popping up. Hold on. Volume settings, fuck. Damn it.
Volume basic system.
Just close Chrome.
Okay, hold on.
Stuart, if you'd like to introduce your character, please.
Hello, my name is Target Redirecting Aggression Protector, or TRAP for short. I am a Warforged barbarian, and I am here to assess and indoctrinate, or whatever. I'm already over it. I'm a Warforged barbarian, and I was a bounty hunter bot, and I somehow ended up with everyone else. So yeah.
Oh, you don't remember?
Dude, I have such low intelligence, I don't remember.
Dude, I created your UI.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're my first companion.
Listen,
Does
you
that
guys.
mean you're my father?
No, you're my friend.
Listen,
Father.
you guys. Well, now you see. The name's Brother Eli.
Now I say,
Today, I'm going to tell you a little thing about the god Ra, and all of his Ra glory.
you would say that sometimes I'm a little slow. But that's pretty average speaking for a turtle. But yeah, that's me.
Well, on the long road, this morning you guys left Springs Grasp, a quaint little farming village where a group of druids use their magic to enhance the crops. You guys ate a wonderful breakfast and are now traveling on into midday. Driven your cart up along a long mountain path. The road takes you up along a cliffside, and Cal, your guide, the man who's been steering the cart along your way here, has slowed the pace down a little bit over the last 30 minutes or so as a blizzard has picked up. Visibility is very low. Riding along a road carved into a sheer cliff face has brought you guys to basically a slow walk. As you guys look out the windows of your car, you can see just abundant snowfall, snow pelting the side, but the visibility is just good enough to see that out the right window looks to be a stony, snow-covered wall only a few feet away, and to the left, without opening the door of your carriage and peering your head out, it seems to just be open space. You can't even see the road below you by looking at the window. The mules that are pulling the cart have slowed down and are being currently whipped by Cal as you guys trudge along this road. And this goes on for a little longer, the snow seeming not to let up for an hour, 2 hours. And then you hear a scream. God damn it. You hear a scream.
You know what they say about the winters? They get me real gassy.
God damn it.
Sorry, I thought I...
As you guys are traveling, you've been traveling for a couple hours in this blizzard. You hear yelling in front of your carriage. It seems to be Cal, your guide, yelling something to you. A massive shake as a huge crack impacts the right side of your carriage. You can see the wooden structure cave in on you guys. Snow starts pouring in through the cracked wood, and gravity starts to shift for a moment. And you just for long enough that you realize you guys are flying through the air, falling down a cliff. A loud crash, spinning.
I would like to hide in my shell.
Absolutely. Loud crash, spinning, and then snowfall covers you. Brother Eli, the next thing you see as you start to poke your head back out of your shell and look around, you've taken some damage. You're at 3/4 of your hit point.
Well, that's not good.
You look around and you do see Trap, Tommy, and Dura lying on top of the snow near you. They all seem to be unconscious, and there's shattered wood and crates everywhere. You see the crates that were holding whatever it was you guys tasked with protecting seem to have been pulled out of the snow and ripped open. And from what you can tell, you cannot see Vanover, the man that you guys were hired to escort by the king, or Cal anywhere near you. You just see your three.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Now, would you say that they're moving?
They are not moving right now, and as you look closer, their hands and feet are bound.
I wonder what bound these men.
And I'm gonna put one hand on one hand on the other, and just heal them each for just 2 points of damage with my lay on hands.
As you go to do that, you notice that you also have shackles on your hand. Nothing on your neck, but your hands are shackled, and your lay on hands does not work.
Well, it looks like the guy who heals can't put in some work.
Oh, bother.
You guys are not knocked unconscious. You have half of your maximum hit points currently.
Just a tad bit of meditation will take this right away.
And DM, you said that I was at 3/4 of my health, or I lost 3/4 of my health.
No, you were at 3/4. You lost fewer hit points because you have your.
Great.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
I would like to assist him in that endeavor.
Yeah, you can make 2 separate ones, or Trap can make one with advantage.
I will make mine.
Oh, fun.
And then here's my. I rolled a 13, and it's going to be a 13.
Trap, your sensors are actually they are kind of frozen over, and as you try to look around, heartbeat is thing, and you have to kind of clean them off. Brother Eli, you start to look around, and snow is pouring and pelting everyone in the face aggressively, and your hearing is still almost like drowned out by just this like sound of like battering you.
Now, gentlemen, it appears that we must first liberate ourselves from these shackles, but through the divine power of Ra.
You do hear a couple of muffled screams, and then a very loud roar. Hard to tell where it's coming from exactly, or where you are. You can't really get your bearings at this moment. You can't see more than 30 or 40.
Can I attempt to break the shackles?
I was going to ask the same thing.
Behind you when you were facing Trap, but you can't tell where it is.
Okay, so here, can I roll to see if I have enough strength to break the shackles or no?
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check to try to pull yourself out of the
same thing.
You can also make 14.
I got a 19.
Take yours to the side, and they are super, super rough shackles. And as you're doing that, Dora, you see Brother Eli in front of you just chink and shatter his shackles. One of the cuffs off, and you're able to pull the other one off of your arm and kick it off of your.
Can I use your tools, or can I use my tools to try to unlock mine? Well, it's in my armor, which is directly on my body, so I can technically tinker with it because my hands are free.
Oh, that is right. You're a Warforged. Okay.
I'm not a Warforged. I'm an armorer.
Oh,
I am.
Okay. Do you integrate your
Yes, I did.
tools into your body?
I integrated them into my armor.
And
And
is your
an
armor
infusion.
part of you?
So
how
it's
does it
snug
work
to
as
my
well?
body. So I have a specific. My armor type is infiltrator, so it's snug to my body. I can wear clothes over it. So I'm wearing clothes over it, and I can make it pop out. Make my my tools pop out whenever I so please.
Okay. So many of the things that you were wearing pulled off of you, and you're just wearing and your standard trousers. And Dura and Brother Eli Trap, you all notice that all of your belongings have been picked clean. But Tommy, since yours is designed to integrate underneath your clothing, it seems that whoever took it from you missed that, and you do still have your armor. It wasn't meticulously peeled off of your body.
Right.
So you do still. Yeah, you can do a Tinker's Tools check. Do like an intelligence, I think, with proficiency.
All right. So let me roll.
While that nerd is over there tinkering with his tools, can I go?
I rolled
around
a nat 1. But it's a 9.
1 plus 8.
Yeah.
That even a 9 doesn't get you past you. You're trying to do it, but basically the way it's integrated in your armor, you can't get your arm at the right angle to get that. Brother Eli, what were you saying?
Could I go around and try to liberate some of my comrades from their bindings?
Sure. Go ahead and make a strength check with advantage for Brother Eli, as he'll be helping you.
I proceed to try and eat my shackles. They are merely rusted metal. Should not be too hard for my industrious jaws.
That is going to be a 20, naturally.
Yeah, you are able to.
I will peel off the Tommy, the little nerd. Shackles.
Natural 20 for 22.
You, rather than
Took you long
snapping
enough.
them so barbarically like Brother Eli is, you gently munch them and just like chink, 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 and bite through them, and they fall from your wrist.
Yum, yum, yum. Delicious.
Look at how useful Trap is. I did so well.
You better watch
and over
yourself,
the next couple of
Tommy.
minutes, you guys are able to also get Dora removed.
So I'm going to say I was recently inspired by Brother Eli's removing of both. I rolled again, and I rolled the 19 this time. Can I break through now?
You're able to like twist them in a certain way and snap them off. And as you guys all stand around each other, now having removed these shackles, you all realize, even though the shackles are gone, some of the limitations that they put on you guys are still in place.
Oh, what a bother.
Hey,
I
nerd.
need a system
Gone.
analysis.
All right,
die.
first off,
Anything that you can use a limited number of times per day is spent right.
first
Hey,
off,
nerd. Do you have any way of
Eli,
magically
Eli,
divining-
I need you. Look at me, friend. Look
magically
at me.
divining,
Eli,
how,
Eli, I understand you're old, but look at me, please.
how these things are in place right now.
Eli, wake up. I know you take a while to say words. It's okay. My name is not Nerd. It is Tommy. Understand?
Okay, nerd.
I would like to again do a system diagnostics.
What's happening with the with that
what do you
little
mean
tinker
by
toy
diagnostic?
over there?
All right. So,
Well, hang on, Trap. What do you mean by system diagnostics? What you're trying to?
I believe that would be a Arcana check. True.
To check on yourself?
Yes.
To like see why you're limited? Yeah. Go ahead and do probably
okay. I'm gonna cast
maybe
detect
like
magic.
you can do nature or insight. You cannot cast detect magic as it seems to be depleted as you try to use that. It feels like you've already done it. You've already taken yourself out.
And Brother Eli kind of just gives Tommy a bit of a nudge on the shoulder.
Hey, nerd. When you move your hands like you normally do, nothing's going on. What's happening?
Trap, as you try to assess yourself, it's hard to say. It feels like, I don't know, you just feel tapped out. It feels like you've like fought to your limit basically, and you've got nothing left. And it just feels like you've been going too hard for too long. And none of your stuff seems to be working right now.
Oh dear, it seems my function is not in order.
As you guys are working on this, you hear some footsteps, and they're very close. They're fairly quiet, but they seem to be maybe 50 feet away or so.
Brother Eli goes and approaches him.
This is rather obnoxious. My systems are running at minimum.
And a dragging sound.
Oh, it sounds like a dragon.
It's like a
Dragging.
step, and like something being dragged along the ground.
I would like to go approach.
You walk up, and as you get maybe 25 feet away or so, you see a shape in the snow. Are you guys following?
Yes, I'm behind him.
Yeah.
I will.
Oh, this is a bother.
So yeah, as you get we'll say 25 feet away, you see this silhouette in the storm, like a shadow, and you see another one just behind it, and you see them both turn, and they drop whatever they're holding and spring to attack you guys. Roll for initiative.
Well, this is quite the predicament that we're in.
18. Can I have a quick conversation with whoever is running at us, or are they? Is it impossible? Like, are they just?
They
As
appear to
you
be
shout at them, it seems as though they don't.
You instantly see his hand turn from a hand, and it goes back into his arm, and it pops out as a flail, and then the flail starts dingling around it. So spinning. I rush the target, and I rage.
You do not
And-
have any forces of rage. You feel like you've already raged.
I see. My fuel reserves are low. Very well. I go in to rush the Yeti with a movement. Then I bring my flail up and I swing it with the heaven upon earth down on him.
You do have your reckless attack skill, since that's not limited. Anything with a limited number of uses is currently spent due to the shackle.
Okay. 23 to hit.
23 hits. Absolutely. He's still coming at you. What about your second attack?
And with that momentum, my arm circles around and brings it down on his head once more. 26, natural 20.
Ooh, okay, yeah. 2d8s for that.
17 damage.
Damn.
You follow through and smack him across the face again, and you actually see his jaw starts to slap, and his eye starts to close, his blood pouring out the side of his face. It's just staring at you, nearly dead. And it is going to bend down, and out of its one open eye, it's going to glow blue. And you need to make a Constitution saving.
14.
14 passes. So you take 6 points of cold damage, and then he's going to go in for 2 claw attacks. A 25 and a natural 20. So on the nat 20,
dear.
that is 12 points of damage, and on the 25, that is 5 points of damage. All right, and up next is Dora.
Nice. So my character straight sprints full head on to the one that's not occupied. That's getting smacked right now by the robot. What's it called? What's his name?
Trap.
But that's not getting occupied by Trap. And straight goes in for a tackle, just straight tackles him.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Athletics check?
You rolled like garbage.
Okay, got it. 15. Athletics is in what?
Yeah, you got to beat a 10. So you
go
and he's so much bigger than you that you go for a tackle, and then last minute duck down and swoop the legs out, and this massive Yeti just on the ground lands flat on its back, and you're open for your next attack.
All right. So for the next attack, I'm gonna go ahead and jump up into the air and land in with a crushing elbow.
Oh, the people's elbow. All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
All right. Let's not do that again. 17.
17 hits.
17 hits. Perfect. So damage is just 5. And then for my third and final, I want to attempt for a grapple.
Okay. I'll give you advantage on this since he's prone.
Cool.
That's a nat 1, brother.
21.
21.
24 because I get proficiency bonus with that.
Oh my god! So you beat him by 20. You pin him, and I'll let you do melee attack damage because you beat him by
7.
7. So he's actually already looking pretty messed up. You can see as you're up close that he's got some burn marks and bloody spots across his chest. He also seems pretty messed up. Next up in order is Tommy.
All right, so I'm gonna walk up to the Yeti that he's currently holding and put my hands on its head and cast Shocking Grasp. Well, I'm going to have nodes that are on my hands create current that goes into his head.
Ooh, nice. Is that an attack roll or a saving throw?
Be double check for you.
Is that an effect on me too?
It's a melee spell attack.
Yes. So let me roll. All right. So it's going to be a melee attack. Strength. And do I have advantage?
Yes.
Going to be a 18.
18, yeah, 18 hits.
It's going to be 9 damage.
9 damage. He is still struggling, thrashing snow all over the place, but you touch him and shock him with your apparatus that you have. And he looks pretty hurt. He's not enjoying. All right, Eli. Brother Eli.
Well, all right. I'm going to make my...
And this is the fastest you guys would have ever seen a turtle of this sounding age and this look go. He's going to make a full circle around both of the Yetis and then put himself adjacent so that I get advantage without having to use reckless.
Well, I had to make sure I stretched the legs before.
And I'm gonna go in for a claw attack.
It's gonna be an 18 for me.
How do you want to kill him?
Well, I'm gonna be facing behind him, so I'm gonna take my 2 big claws and just with all the force go through into his eyeballs. Are gonna be at the very tips of my claws, poking out kind of like a 3D pop-up book trap.
So, Trap, as you're fighting this guy, you just watch Brother Eli run in a circle and then leap up in the air in order to reach this 10-foot-tall giant and plunge both of his hands through the back of his head, rip through his eyes, and rip out the back of his head before he lands, and the body of the Yeti goes crumbling down to the ground.
Wow.
It is now the Yeti's turn.
Now that's a true orc.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a turtle.
Yeah, it's
The
a
orcs are very different in biology and sociology.
Wow, he must not be very smart. Keep forgetting just how surprisingly unintelligent he is.
Dura, that's a 21 to hit. Tommy, that is a 15 to hit.
So 15 to hit me?
Yeah.
That misses.
And then 21. Dura, you take 8 points of damage, and Dura, make a Constitution saving throw.
9.
9. You take 9 points of cold damage, and you guys watch as Dora becomes frozen.
What?
You are frozen. Like, your whole body is like frozen. You can't move. Trap, your turn. Currently, the Yeti that you were fighting is dead, and then 10 feet away, Dora and Tommy are flanking this one that is downed on the ground right now. And it has just swiped at Dora and then given him this like glare with these glowing blue eyes that cause his body to freeze open.
Very well. I rush over to the Yeti to redirect aggro onto me with a reckless attack swinging towards the Yeti's face. 22 for 10 points of damage.
He is looking very rough. You're able to like clock him in the chest.
And I swing once more with a reckless attack. 24.
Finish him.
The way I see it is I swung the first time, I bat his head down to the ground, and then I grabbed him by the eyes and I proceeded to rip the front of his face off.
As his skull was partially ripped off and blood pours onto the ground, you hear this steam rises up from the blood landing in the snow. You see that what they were dragging were the bodies of 2 small humanoid creatures, as far as you can tell.
What a pain.
Let's go over and see if these humans are carrying anything of value.
Sure, go ahead and make a investigation.
Yes. Let me look at what my modifier is to investigation. That's a pretty wonderful one.
So you guys watch Brother Eli walk over to investigate and then fully not see one of them step on one of the 2 things that they were dragging and then look around confused. If anyone else would like to assist him in investigating, you can also make an investigation check.
What type of save would it be in order to get unfrozen?
Oh my god, yeah. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. I'm sorry, I forgot.
When your DM forgets about you.
12.
12. Go ahead and make another one.
7.
7. Go ahead and make another one.
Oh, dear.
16.
So after a full 30 seconds, Dora just like unfreezes and is able to move again.
First thing that he does once he gets back up is he looks at the Yeti that with the face that's torn off. And he says, "You cheated!" And he stomps in the face that's already like dismantled.
Hey Dura, remember when I said this is exactly what happened last time?
Take this, you cheater!
So,
Tommy, what was your investigation check?
while he's doing that, what Trap did with the ripped off front part of the skull with the horns, he like put it on his head So it's like a mask
16.
because you like
16.
gouged out the eyes so we can see through it.
So Tommy, as you kind of push Brother Eli to the side, you see that these two creatures they seem to look almost like goblins, but they have like a thick coat of fur everywhere except for the inside of their hands and their faces. And even their faces, they have like a thick, almost like beard, like white and gray haired, bluish skinned goblin.
So not quite a hobgoblin, but they have hair.
They very much look like a pudgier, furry goblin. Like they're the size of a goblin, and they have like the hunch over and the long. And both of them are wearing like strapped to their backs these large burlap sacks that are just stuffed full of.
All right.
And as you go through them, are you guys ready to take account of this? You see a wealth of magic dump out the two bags. This is clearly part of Vanover's hall that you guys were intended to be protected.
Oh, look, we found our stuff.
You find a spell guard shield, a +2 wand of the war mage, boots of speed, 3 potions of heroism, a blood spear, demon armor, a wand of magic missiles, illusionist bracer, 2 short swords, 2 standard non-magical short swords. They seem to be wearing they're each wearing a short bow. They're carrying a total of 9 arrows between the two of them.
And they're stealing from us, right?
No.
This seems to have been stolen from your cart. Yes, these aren't your personal belongings. These are things that.
But it's a part of the mission, right?
So the mission was to escort Vanover and his cargo to a village north, and they seem to have raided his cargo and taken the magic items inside. All right, so you guys divvy up all of your items. You guys look around, and you cannot immediately see anywhere to take shelter from the storm. It seems like sunset is coming, and you guys are left pretty much out in the open. What would you guys like to do?
I'd just like to take a moment and sit with the spear.
Where did our guides go?
Well,
so you look around for Vanover and Cal, and they look through the wreckage. You don't find a body or anything. You just don't see them at all.
Well, for such an intelligent creature, pretty dumb of you to sit down here in the snow with a blizzard right round the corner. I would like to look for some area to hide away from the element.
Go ahead and make a survival.
survival. Hell yeah, I'm good at that.
Can I second that?
17.
Ooh.
And
I got a 21 on the survival. Sorry, go ahead.
I grab the spear, but nothing happens. I already have items attuned.
Oh, does the spear require attunement?
Yep. Well, it has an option of attunement. It doesn't explain how to get it attuned. I guess you have to be 𝐵𝐺𝐻's picked. But I already have 3 attuned items.
You know what's weird is you kind of give up as if that you have no chance of using the spear.
Mm-hmm.
But as you go to put it away, you feel like an arcane attraction between you and it as you go to put it away.
Okay.
Seems like you were able to attune.
All right. Perfect.
Something is allowing you to attune to any magic item you pick up right now.
So we can attune to more items than 3?
You can attune to any number of items.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. With your 21 survival, you are able to wander around for a little while. You immediately find a small cave in the side of the mountain face. You see some tracks that lead up a little bit farther up the mountain, and you actually see some bear tracks heading out of this cave. And you're able to get a good enough of a read on the tracks. You actually see some muddy tracks coming in, and you feel like those are probably from that morning. The tracks leading into the cave, the tracks leading out of the cave are very fresh.
Okay.
You feel like you probably have a few hours that you could post up in here, and as long as you leave around sunrise or so, you'd probably be safe to avoid.
Hey, smartass!
Why does everyone insist on calling me this?
Hey, smartass! Get over here! I found a cave!
Yeah, come on, nerd.
Hey, you too, robot! Get over here! Let's go! It's not gonna get any better.
Very well. I will take first watch.
I will join you on that first watch. if you don't mind.
All right, go ahead and make perception checks.
3.
I also rolled a 3.
2 3s. You don't see shit, dog. Nothing
It's your
attacks
move.
you, but you don't see shit.
This
It's your
is
move,
a
little.
peculiar game. Where did you say you learned this from?
There was a fellow that I used to travel with. We used to preach about the word Ra. I don't remember
Ra.
it much. Yeah,
Who
Ra.
is this Ra?
I can tell you stories about Ra.
And for the entirety of our shift watching, I was just telling him different stories and fables of the god Ra.
And you guys get super distracted, and luckily, nothing actually comes and attacks you. For the second shift, who wants to take what?
It is time for us to swap shifts. Let us wake up the others.
Yeah, let's go get him. It was nice speaking with you, Trap. You're good people.
It was informative.
Go over, wake up the other two, and then bed down and go to sleep. I fully go to sleep in my shell.
Trap kind of shuts down. He crouches, and then you see the glow in his eyes, and the glow throughout his body just kind of dull down, and you hear shutting down.
So that would leave Tommy and Dura to pick up the car.
All right, I'm up to. I sit down in my new armor. I'm kind of, inspecting it. I'm tinkering with it to get my tools inside. They all seem starting to fit in perfectly. I put back on my suit jacket with my suit pants and my gloves to cover up everything, and hopefully my stuff will start working soon. I make a perception check to make sure everything's good. 17.
17 and Dura.
I go up to the spot where the heat or the warmth of the cave is barely converging with the coldness of the blizzard. I sit down and I begin to meditate and hope that my danger sense takes its toll on whatever's around me. 19.
Right around sunrise, right before sunrise, you see as the snow started to lessen and it's now just a light trickling of snow, you can kind of see out into this ravine. It's this deep ravine, this stony mountainside. As you look out, it's just other jagged mountains, but you see coming along, almost virtually along a cliff face about a quarter mile away, a massive bear, and something about its paws and its seem to sparkle in the sun, or not the sun, but in the moon. It has a shimmery sense to it, and it seems to be heading directly toward its cave.
Does it feel like there's malicious intent?
Nothing right now. It doesn't seem to have seen you, but it is a bear, and you are in its home, so it will attack you if you're still there when it gets there.
Does the bear look like it wants to fight? It's a bear, and you're in its home.
Fair enough. Okay.
Fair enough.
So how long until it gets here?
A couple of minutes. You got time to wake everyone up and get the fuck out. But
so I get up instantaneously and I turn around to the rest of the crew and I'm like, "All right, robot, time to power on. We got to dip out."
Yeah, let's just yell into the cave.
What? You scared?
Echo.
I finished tinkering with my armor. The helmet opening is finally finished. Right as he said, I'm like, "Yeah, we gotta get at it. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. There's a bear coming. I mean, if you want to kill it, we can." I don't know. What do you want? Trap, give me percentage chance of success with the against this bear.
Trapping in nature.
I haven't restarted yet. You just kind of hear like in your pish posh way of saying that, you just hear nothing.
You hear the loud grumbling of a turtle waking up and coming out of his shell.
Trap, initiate on protocol. Hello?
And then get those whirring sounds, Stuart. Do it.
So I go over to the robot and I smack it in the head.
Rebooting.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, I got there already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20. Nice.
Natural one.
Ooh.
Let's see what the bear gets. Very low.
Rebooting.
16.
Okay. So 20. So who got a 20?
I got a 20.
I got a natural one.
I got a 23.
Trap.
Hello?
16 for 16.
Yeah, 16.
And my natural one takes me to a 2.
Nice.
Oh,
Quick start protocol.
I freaking love that bit those two with that shit was hella funny.
So
I mean, come on.
Trap,
That's
you
super
are surprised.
You're cutting out.
You are surprised since
Nope.
you are still
Alert
waking
feet.
up.
I'm immune to surprises.
So
And
you
I'm a
immediately-
barbarian.
So while you're fucking around, you hear this roar and you
And that's what gets me up.
pop out, and you are immediately
Danger
ready to go.
sense.
You get to go first.
Initiating protection protocol. And you instantly see like he whirls around in his arms, like his arm whirls around and the flail comes out, and then the shield's right there, and he just starts marching right past all of the humanoids, and he's just marching right to the bear. And
And as you get to it, this bear is bigger than the Yetis that you just saw. If it were to stand up, it would be a little bit taller, and it's just beef. And you see these massive icicles jutting out from under its fur. Its claws seem to be like sentient ice, where the flesh and fur fades away to these like almost transparent, like glass-looking claws.
is drinking a potion an action?
It's a bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay. So
It's technically an action, but I run it as a bonus action. Taking your action potion is born.
Most people do. Most people do. Respect.
So as I'm walking, I grab the first potion of heroism, and a little compartment opens up in my arm, and you just see me put the potion vial upside down, and all the liquid drains into it, and then like a different light comes on through my character.
Dope.
Alternative fuel engaged, and with that, I make my first attack. So we will not make it reckless, and let's roll 23.
23 hits.
All right.
And as you swing and you hit it this first time, you feel you suddenly realize, since you just woke up, you back, baby. You got all your shit. You got it all back. You're not all drained anymore.
Oh, alrighty.
Does that go for all of us or just him?
Yep, you guys are all good.
All right, cool.
And that first attack is going to deal 10.
Okay.
And then we're going to do it again. For the second attack, we have a 19.
19 hits.
All right.
You're just clocking with the flail. This bear is
And
like,
another 10 damage.
charging you. 10 damage.
So 20 damage in total.
Damn.
You're pretty good. Any bonus action or anything?
The potion, remember?
That's right. Okay.
And by the way, my AC is now 21.
Let me update that. Jesus Christ, 21. Yep. All right. Next up in order is Dora.
Naturally, with the attention diverted, I run up behind it, the bear, and I attempt to grapple. It's on its hind legs, right?
No, it's on all fours.
It's on all fours? Okay. I jump on its back. Or no, you know what? No, I run around it, I grab its fur, and I attempt it to get it on its hind legs in a grapple.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an athletics check. The bear will get advantage because it is a large size, so it's a size bigger.
With being an orc, I
you're
get
an orc. Yep.
the
So
powerful
then
build, which means
yep,
that I
then
can
it's
pick up
a-
any size lord.
Then this is a straight roll, and it's a 13.
I got a 25.
Did you just roll with advantage?
Right? Because I got the grappler feat.
Do you get advantage on all grapples?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, you're able to like grab the bear and like pull it back, and you've got it like locked around its waist with both of your arms, and it will not be able to get into the cave to further assail your ally.
Dope.
Give your second attack.
Okay, so I drag the bear into the cave, and I yell out to everyone,
Into
"Move
the cave.
out of the way!"
So you like push it into the cave against everyone.
Well, like I'm pushing it into the cave, and I'm telling everyone to move.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty small cave.
Oh, it is. Oh, I thought it was a big cave because it was a big
No,
bear.
it's like a bear cave. It's like a bear den. So it's like a
So it's only big enough for the bear. That's how big the
Like-
bear is.
It's like a studio cave.
yeah.
Okay. All right, I take that back. So I have it on its hind legs. I'm
The
grounded.
bear
with
has
it,
a nice studio apartment. You can actually see.
right?
Notice now that there's actually a Murphy bed. It was folded up. You guys could have slept in it. There's a Murphy bed off to the right side.
All right. So I
Gosh.
go for the suplex and I smash his grapple, or I smash the grapple to me behind me in attempt to prone him with that suplex. 23.
23 hits, going to do your damage.
All right.
You slam it to the ground. The bear is able to like roll and get back up on its feet, but it does take damage from that.
7.
7. Okay, cool. That's better. He's a. We made some adjustments to the monk class to allow him to use.
Oh, okay.
So it's yeah. It's using the monk.
You said he gets back up.
Yeah. So he's not prone, but he did take the full damage of it.
Okay. And then I go for finally my last bonus action for your Fury of Blows, and we're gonna hit it 2 more times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Right? Doesn't hit, right? Okay. And then the second one, 21.
Yeah. 21.
So I do 8 damage plus I knock it back 15 feet, so it's away from the entrance of the cave.
Ooh, okay. Does it just go back 15 feet, or is there a save to?
Is there like a tree that it can run into? Like,
No, it's just like open snow out there. You said 8 damage.
8 damage plus the backing up of 15 feet, and if you'll let me roll from intimidation, like so it gets scared of me, I'm cool with that. I have a tame animal handling ability. Let's go.
It wouldn't be animal handling, but it will be intimidation. But you can use your strength score instead of your charisma score. If you want.
Nice. Oh fuck. Yes, 15. Perfect.
It seems to. It almost seems to like you intimidated as to thinking that you're the biggest threat, and now it seems hell-bent on attacking just you as it starts running back in.
Okay, fair enough.
Albert,
Is currently still like how far away is it, and do I have full side of it?
It should be
you do have full side
25.
of it. Dura like ran out. So it was at the mouth of the cave, and the cave is like 20 feet deep. So it was already 20 feet away from you, and then he ran up, grabbed it, like tackled it, spun it, and then kicked it back, and it slid across the snow, anime style.
Hey, Trap, you ready to do the thing?
What thing?
So I hit a button on my arm that shoots out a USB thing that hits directly in the back of his neck, and I'm using it to cast. Let me see spell. To cast enlarge.
You're enlarging who?
Trap.
Oh hell yeah! I thought you were talking about the bear.
Nope. I am enlarging Trap. So it
So
hits
Trap
him.
just.
Yep.
Damn.
Or even better, I hit a button that is connected to Trap. Trap's AI that makes him enlarge at will.
Activating rapid expansion. And he
Activate protocol 147.
rapid expansion.
Trap, you see doubles in size and width, and you have to like stoop over to fit inside this cage. Your like knees are bent, and you're like Slav squatting damn near just to see this bear.
Is he as big as the bear?
My carrying capacity quadruples, right? Or is it doubles?
It doubles, and every attack you make gets an extra d4.
Yep. And you get advantage on strength checks and saving throws. So as you are working your way towards the bear, you see the bear charge in and directly into the mouth of the cave. It's going to use its cold breath. Everyone needs to make a dexterity saving.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, we have 3 fucking barbarians, dude.
20. Not unnatural
Yeah.
20. Unnatural 20.
The spell is disadvantage on me. Wait, no, it's not an attack.
So that means you have
19.
advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
I think.
I
Wait,
rolled
no.
a
that's
19.
yeah, it's not an attack roll. It's actually not a spell. It's an ability.
Even the bear cheats. Ugh.
19. So 19 and 20.
Yeah, 19.
19 and
17. Oh, no. That's a 3. That's a 3. Wait a second. Yep, mine is a nat 1.
not good enough.
So it's going to be a 3.
So those of you that pass take 12 points of cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, you take 24
24.
points.
Oh, that's chilly.
I was gonna say, does the breath even get past me? Because I feel like I'm just stuck in the cave. Like the mouth of the cave. Like I've grown so much. I'm just there.
I will be right back. Give me a second.
Most of the side area, but it does manage to make it past.
Oh, like it gets under between my legs and it just kind of hits them all in the face. How much damage you
Next
said?
up is it was 12. Next up is Brother Eli.
And question first before I begin my turn. Channel Divinity is a bonus action, yeah?
I believe it's an action. Isn't it? Well, Channel Divinity is like a thing that you do, and then your Channel Divinity abilities will tell you what they are.
Okay. Oh, yeah, as an action.
Let's see. Channel Divinity.
Yeah, it says it right there as an action. I didn't read.
Yeah.
But all right.
I would like to rage.
Absolutely.
And,
Fucking damn.
and with as I rage, I click my heel and run outside of the cave, past the bear, run back in, and I jump up. And as turtles do, I jump up and try to like spearhead my way down with my short sword that into his skull recklessly.
All right, go and attack.
It's only going to bring me to an 11.
11 does not hit you. You come down with the sword and just you overshoot it and just land right behind him. Like,
That is not an orc. Ugh.
I use my second swipe to hopefully make contact this time.
you just like turn and swing it.
And that's going to be a 22. All right, cool. Yeah, sure. Hit on the cool one. 22.
22 hits.
All right, cool. So I got to roll quite a few things here. I got to roll a d6, and then I would also like to expend a spell slot to for my smite.
You're a part paladin.
Correct.
So I'm going to be hitting with 20 points of damage.
Jesus. One fucking attack.
All on the uncool one. Nice.
All on the
You
uncool
just
one.
do a big one and then just like spin. You do like a nice pirouette and just divine smite like the back of its leg, and you see this burning light. And just,
Yeah.
turns back and roars at you as it feels you actually cut through for the first time. Trap, your turn, big boy.
Big boy.
All right.
Oh, worth it.
How far away is my my target?
I think I said 25 feet.
Oh, right. He got shoved back. Okay. But I assume my reach is extended now.
Yeah, plus you should have at least 30.
Well, more than 30, right?
Am I like large enough to where I could pick up the?
You are now roughly the same size as the bear. It's not a normal bear. It's much bigger than like a natural bear. It's an ice monster.
Okay. Then in that case, I rage and I run over to and I activate my storm aura and I have storm aura desert, so I gain resistance to fire damage. I don't suffer effects of extreme heat, and as an action, I can touch a flammable object like fur and set it on fire. So I set the bear on fire.
Okay. So as soon as you ignite the aura, you see that it causes
Yeah,
pain
when I
to
ignite, it does 3 fire damage as a bonus
it
action.
seems to cause more pain than you would expect, actually. And so you can use your action to ignite something.
Yeah, if I touch it. It doesn't say to roll, it just says if I touch it.
Okay, I think it's intended to be something that is not a monster. So I'll
It
say
says something flammable. Fur is flammable.
I'll say just make a melee, and then I'll let you do some fire damage.
Alright, then I swing. Well, actually, my bonus action is going to be the storm aura, so it takes 3 fire damage.
Yeah, it takes more. It seems to be hurt more than you would have expected it to be. Actually, though.
Okay, but I don't know how much it takes. Gotcha.
But more than
Oh wait, no, I'm raged. So I get what is it? +2. I'm gonna do
My apologies.
14 plus 1d4 because I am under the effect of Potion of Heroism, which
Wait, was
gives me
this,
the bless.
to hit.
Yeah, to the attack roll or saving throw. I can roll a
That-
d4.
Yeah, with the D4 that will hit. So a 15.
So 16.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and do. So you'll do your unarmed strike damage, or just 4 damage, and then go ahead and roll a D10.
9. And then the +2 melee damage to strength weapons, so
So you like open hand slap this bear, and you see its fur start to catch on fire. We'll take another D10 of fire damage at the beginning of its turn.
initiating immolation. Set the bear on fire.
I think you still have a second attack, right?
Oh, if you want to count that, sure.
Yeah. So that was your first. Oh no, or was it? It was an action to light on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's
So
why I was
then,
saying.
Yeah, that was your action then.
And I
next
used my
up is
bonus
Dora.
action to give it the fire damage, the extra fire damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so it is now on fire, and we'll take damage on the beginning of each.
Yeah. And now, since I got up to the bear, how far away am I from everyone else that's near the bear?
You're very close to Dura and Brother Eli, but Tommy hung back to power up you.
Okay. Cool. And that is my turn.
Dura.
All right, cool. So, can I do an animal handling check to see if there's any possibility of taming this thing?
Dude, it's on fire.
I know it's on fire, but can I? I mean, we're surrounded by snow. All I have to do is like roll.
You can certainly try.
All right.
My favorite phrase.
It was a 13, 14, 15, 18.
We'll say that takes your bonus action. This is an angry bear. You're gonna tap. It's a monster bear thing. It's like partially made of ice. It's like a weird elemental bear monster. And you're in attack. It's not gonna calm down because you offer to shake its.
Got it. Cool.
Wants to kill you.
Fair enough. This time, I run up to it. It's on fire at the front, right?
Yeah.
So I run up.
You push.
I'll take the two attacks to grapple and then pin it.
Okay. So first two. So you want to like knock it prone and then grapple it so that it's so it can't get up.
Right, and we'll pin it. I don't. It said to pin, and I don't know what advantages come with a pin, but I would like to restrain it.
Okay. So go ahead and make your first one.
Okay.
It got a 25. Raging.
There's a 2 and a 14. The 5 is 19, 20, 21, 22. Ah, crap. No, I didn't beat it.
So you try to grapple it, and it swipes at you and pushes you off. That's your first attack.
Dang it. Okay. All right, whatever. Grapple it again. Let's go.
All right, next one. God, it's rolling so well.
17.
17, it got a 23.
Oh!
You're like trying to grab it, and it's just pushing you away. Tommy, you're
get away.
Get off me, nerd.
All right.
Interesting.
So then nothing happens.
Esteems fire is not its friend. You see me start running forward, and I hold up both my hands, shooting 2 fire bolts at it with my new bracers.
Yeah, go and roll them.
Right.
Wait, does that mean with the illusionary bracelets or bracers, a warlock can quad cast Eldritch Blast or like 4 beams come out?
I believe that is exactly what
An
that
11.
That's sick.
11 does not hit.
19.
19 hit.
11 damage.
11 damage. It deals much more damage than you're used to dealing with that cantrip. It like roars as the flame streaks across it.
Do I still get my extra attack?
Not with a cantrip. It would be a melee attack. Because a cantrip, the damage doubles when you fire.
Okay.
And it is the bear's turn. Bear is going to use its Hypnotic Array ability. Actually, first, it is going to use Hypnotic Array. Everyone make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck!
It starts to sway back, and you see the light of the creeping sunrise reflect off of all of the like crystalline ice on its body.
4.
And it starts to nearly blind you. 4.
I rolled a 12.
I did a 7.
7. Stuart.
8. 18. That was a nat 20
Oh, so
because my -2.
you take half damage. Everyone else takes
What's the damage?
23 points of damage. You take 11. Everyone else is stunned.
3 points.
23 points and are stunned. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Snap. All right. Well, your boy is like 10 feet away, stuck.
So, Brother Eli, at the end of your turn, go ahead and make a wisdom.
Gotta shake this off. 15.
15 meets the DC. You are freed from your stun. Trap, go ahead and make a. Oh no, Trap, you passed.
Yeah.
So
This time, I once again, I go and I hit him. The flail comes out. It looks a bit more red now because my fire's kind of going. But I swing it down on him for the damage. Also, for potion of heroism, it says for the duration of the potion, I'm under the effect of the bless spell. So does that mean I have it repeatedly?
Yeah. So any attack roll or saving throw you.
Okay.
Are you making a melee attack?
Yeah.
Remember to add a d4 to your damage.
Okay. Well, I'm just rolling to hit, so. And then, it's 23, and then do the same thing, 17, and then 1. If I add the d4, does that, doesn't count towards a crit, right?
No.
Okay. So then I'll just take the 23, because there's no point in using the d4.
Yeah, 23 hits.
So 14 in total.
This guy's fucked up, dude.
And then, the second attack, coming right now. Same thing. He swiped at the top of the head, and he's going back for the second one. All right, 16.
Hey, that hit.
All right, so 13 damage.
Exactly how many hit points he had left. Get him.
And then, so I hit him, right? But that doesn't exactly kill him. So, like, the first one went down on his head, and you heard, like, a crack. And then when he came up, he grabbed it by the lower jaw, right? And you could hear, like, a rip as the jaw got like dislodged, and then as the bonus action, he used his aura, his desert aura again with the Storm Herald, and he just ignited it one more time and set the whole thing ablaze.
It just burns away and screeches and slumps onto the ground, and you see like the ice that makes up its claws start to slowly melt away. After defeating the bear, you guys are able to catch your breath for a moment, and you walk outside, and you're able to see tracks from the night, from the prior night. Looks like more smaller goblin feet leading up the mountainside up to a cavern opening that you see. It seems like a 15-foot opening, and through the top of it, you see smoke starting to pour out. And as you guys make your way up there, following these tracks, trying to track down the people that you're escorting and cargo that you're in charge of, you see this large hill giant thing wander out of this cavern. Its eyes glow with a dull green. You see pieces of its flesh seem to have rotten off. It seems to be a zombified giant of some sort. And affixed to its back is a crude makeshift saddle. It's this hut type of thing that this hunchback giant has on its back. And inside are 4 goblins that are just armed to the teeth, various different magical abilities and magic items and things. You guys do make fairly quick work of them, dispatching them very quickly, and you wiping out all of them. I'll say that you guys can take a short rest, but you can use up to 5 hit dice to accommodate for the damage you would have taken. So,
No.
5, so it'd be 5 instead of 8. And I will put the loot that you guys find in there real quick. So you find a flame tongue longsword, which is very strong. You find a robe of stars with 1 star missing, a ring of regeneration, a staff of fire, a wand of fireballs. The wand of fireballs is down by 1 charge. studded armor of cold resistance, a mantle of spell resistance, and a dwarven thrower. As you guys work your way in, you find a circular room with 4 pairs of, or 4 like piles of, looks like just loot. And as you guys sift through that, you see.
Is there a shield?
There is actually.
I will be taking the.
A Frostbrand sword, a Dust Crusher hammer, a Sentinel shield. You find a belt of Frost Giant strength, which raises your strength to 29. A ring of free, and a Giant Slayer battle axe.
So,
can I get the Frost Giant belt? And
that's what I want.
I was going to ask for the Frost Giant belt because I have a negative 8.
And the Flame Tongue Longsword.
Hang on, sorry. It's a belt of Storm Giants. Belt of Storm Giant strength, and then you find potion of Frost Giant strength, and you find 4 of them.
Also, Cody, which Frostbrand weapon did you say?
It was a greatsword.
Greatsword? Ooh, actually, can I get the greatsword?
Wait, your strength score changes to 29? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Wait,
and then if you drink the potion of Frost Giant strength, your strength score goes to 23. But if you equip the belt of Storm Giant strength, your strength goes up to 29.
So yeah, my robot just grabs that right away.
No.
I mean,
the king of wrestling. I get the belt.
So you guys find.
I thought you said that those were cheating.
I won the belt. I always win the belt.
Yeah, I quite saying any of those items are cheating.
This is an unheard of haul. Whatever you guys were carrying, you think about the prizes you were offered. Mountains of gold, property in the capital city, fame. All of these different things that you guys were offered. It all kind of makes sense now. These magic items are beyond that of an ancient. Whatever you guys were carrying is virtually private. Oh, but you guys get all of these insane things. A flame tongue sword, a frostbrand sword, a dwarven thrower hammer, dust crusher hammer, a dancing rapier, a giant slayer axe. Some of these things can be wielded in tandem. Some of them are great weapons that can only be wielded alone.
Now who's getting this here belt?
I don't want it anymore.
Very well.
All right, Rochambeau, you for it?
You don't want the belt. It's literally.
I will. Sure. Let's fucking.
All right, roll a d20. Whoever gets the highest one.
D20 plus 0. It's a 10.
Right in the middle of the pack.
While they're doing that, I start to tinker with my boots.
Oh, feels bad, man.
Maybe
Always pick rock.
That's some good luck. I ought to take that advice sometime. Well, there you go.
And then, after they're done with that, I walk over and pick up the vials or the potions and put them in little areas of my suit, and the suit closes them in.
Okay.
I also take the other wand, the wand of fireballs.
I sneak both of the rings and I put them on.
I already grabbed the.
Regeneration and the ring. He grabbed the ring.
I grabbed the ring of free action.
Okay, what was the other one?
Regeneration.
Ring of regeneration. You gain a d6 every 10 minutes.
What does it look like?
It's a red metal.
It's red?
Yeah.
That matches my eyes.
red.
All right, sounds good.
It matches my eyes. I like that.
That's the only thing you're taking.
And
I only
I'll take this flame weapon as well.
My guy grabs the dwarven thrower.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna grab the dancing rapier.
That's all. You guys all equipped out. Tristan, you sure you
No,
don't
I'm
want
still
to
looking.
grab anything else?
Well, the thing is I think it's against my character's morals to pick up anything that doesn't feel right. So the only thing that felt right was the belt, but
Yeah, why'd you give it up?
because it was one of those things where you guys were both arguing my point against me,
What?
And I think it'd be more fun to like wrestle someone who had an advantage, still win. So if that later happens, then I'll take that advantage.
My guy grabs the robe of stars too, unless someone else grabbed it.
Maybe the mantle of spell resistance.
Mantle of spare what?
The mantle of
Spell
spell resistance.
What does it look like?
Resistant to magic. Let me see. I think it's black. I think it's pretty cool.
What does it look like? That's the real question here, Cody. I don't need to know about what it does. That's some
Am I
fucking
gonna
nerd
look
shit right there.
amazing, or am I gonna look like a little?
It's like a half cloak. It's a black like cloak with a bit of a collar that kind of hangs down. It's got a metal brooch with a rune tied into it that you use to kind of cloak it together. And if you wear it over yourself, it hangs to just above your hands, so you can see your hands kind of hanging out from the bottom. It almost fits like a pocket.
If someone can explain to me why this is important, I will wear it. If not, I won't.
You literally have advantage against all.
No, I understand, but my character has a 9 intelligence and really doesn't give a fuck.
So,
All right.
I mean, someone else could just take it.
All right. So, you know the things that nerd over there does with his hands. He gets.
Oh, he cheats.
Yeah. So.
What do you mean cheat?
What I
Use magic.
understand. Nerd, don't interrupt.
Wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Nerd, don't interrupt. Nerd.
Magic?
Nerd.
It's so science.
Nerd, don't interrupt.
I don't appreciate you telling me not to interrupt.
But
I
so
understand.
you know those weird things that he can do. It helps you from that cheating. If you have it on.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. If
His cheat doesn't work on you if I put this on?
it won't work as well. Sometimes if it's a really good cheat, it'll
I
still
don't
work.
understand how this is a cheat. I use
Nerd.
intelligence.
Nerd, the adults are talking
All right,
right
look,
now.
look, Fred. Look, sir. I don't care who you are. You need to stop calling me a nerd.
Yeah.
What pride do you have with that strength? You are not an orc.
He's kind of flabby, right?
I posted. Super good.
So I pick it up and I wear it.
Cool.
It looks super dope.
Nice.
I actually don't know what it does though, so you know.
It literally just gives advantage against like all magic. Advantage on saving throws against spell.
Oh, excellent. So I was kind of right. My
Yeah, you were exactly. And then you guys can all punch a short rest, but just don't use more than 5.
I just healed myself up for 25 hit points.
Wait, 25? Isn't it D4s?
No, for me it's
based on your class. So like
for me it's a D12.
well, for you, are they all D12s or are they D12s and D10?
it's D12 for barbarian, and I have a 10 for like my paladins.
Gotcha.
I used all my D12s.
3D12 plus 2D10 if you wanted to.
So then it would be 2D12s and 3D10s?
However, which way you want to roll it. How many levels of barbarian do you have?
Monks are D8,
Two.
So
2, so you only have 2 D12s to use?
2D12 plus 3D8, right? Monks are D8?
Yes.
Okay, so 2D12 and 3D8.
3D8s. Correct.
And as you guys are resting, you start to hear this chanting coming the other end of the room. There's a large staircase.
I was going to ask, did anyone take the wand of fireballs and staff of fire?
I took the wand of fireballs.
I have no need for a staff.
Okay, I take the staff and I just kind of eat it. And so my hand can kind of turn into a cannon for the expended charges. It'll count as me holding it though, still.
Perfect. It'll
So
just your hand
I'll
will
have to
change.
swap it in and out for a turn. I know that. So
Perfect. All right.
that's the thematic of it.
You guys are all
Pretty sick.
equipped. You guys are all healed up. What do you guys want to do?
We go towards the chanting.
Does anybody else hear that chanting over there? I say let's go check it out.
Let's go.
As you guys walk up, it's a massive staircase. It's for as low as the ceiling through this main area is. It's a huge staircase, probably 15 feet wide. And the stone steps seem to be worn down from just years and years of use. Does anyone speak God?
not speak Goblin.
I
Okay,
speak
so you-
orc in common.
So
I
you hear
speak
your
Aquan.
chant in a language that you don't understand. And as you rise to the top of the stairs, you see these two large stone doors, these like black stone doors, these massive iron handles set into them. And you can tell that the chanting is on the other side of those.
The door.
Well, can I do a perception check real quick to see if there's any danger going on?
Yeah, go ahead and make
Or it
it.
looks like if there's any traps or anything? 17.
You can make out two different voices chanting, but you hear like a whimpering or like a pleading. Someone in common, like, please don't. You already have everything. What do you want? I don't know.
Sounds like a weakling. He's on the other side of the doors.
So you should break down the door so we can save him.
And with that, Trap kind of just goes with his newfound hardware upgrade. He goes and tries to pry open the door with just
the door-
his hand.
The door smoothly swings open as you grab it.
Can I rip off one of the doors?
Roll a strength.
Yeah.
Roll an athletics check. It's a big door. It's like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
20 by 15 door.
Okay, so strength or
I guess
athletics, you said?
Athletics.
What is 9 strength even? Isn't that like
It's +9.
plus 9?
Well, that's right. You have 29 strength now.
Yeah, and then plus proficiency, so that's +12.
So 24?
30.
Fuck.
30. You swing the doors open and then just like with both hands on the doors while they're open, just pull, and you guys hear this like as the doors are yanked off their hinges and fall and crash into the side wall.
Oh,
You
no,
see
like,
these
I picked
two-
one up.
So one falls off to the side, one is still being held aloft by Trap. You see these two black robe goblins. They're they on either side of the head of this massive frozen giant, and they have Cal laid face first onto this giant's head. As you rip the doors off, you see they both have knives out, and they slit Cal's throat.
Can I do an
Sorry, go ahead.
intimidation
So
roll?
the moment I opened the doors and I saw that, I throw the door at them.
You throw the door at them.
And
So
that's going to be my ambush.
So they slit his throat right as you throw the door. Go ahead and make another athletics. We'll say no proficiency because it's a improvised attack with a door. You're gonna have to really high. It's a big room. It's like a 60-foot room. So go do a strength check with disadvantage.
I have advantage on strength check.
Then,
It's a flat roll.
Are you popping your last rage for this? Because it's been a while since
I
you
only
last-
used one rage.
Okay, so you're using your second rage, and then okay.
Yeah.
So you can rage for this, and then it's a straight roll. Then it's just a single.
21.
You throw the door, and it doesn't like frisbee through the air and hit them like you wanted it to, but it flies probably 10 feet and slides across and smashes into both of these goblins. God, what would that do? Go and roll 46.
Do I add my strength to it?
Yeah. No, just the.
Oh, damn. You were going to. Ooh, that was going to be a lot of damage.
Strength to the throw. But you're basically causing chaos. That's now
7.
7. Jesus. So they both take 7 damage. And you see as Cal's blood pours into the mouth of this giant, the body starts to shake and move. And you see this giant's probably nearly 30 feet tall. And you stand in this massive,
He's
like,
a giant?
almost cathedral, having just thrown this door. Everyone roll for initiative.
Can I? Is it possible to rush towards the giant that got his throat slit and try to get as close as I can to him?
On your turn, it absolutely.
Excellent.
Okay, for initiative, anyone can get over a 20?
I got a 14.
I got a 9.
Okay, so the highest one is
27.
14.
Advantage on initiative.
Oh wait, I have advantage on initiative too.
Yeah, I think 3 of you have advantage on it.
Like how a lot of these rolls have just been almost 30.
Jesus. Yeah, everyone except for Albert has advantage on initiative.
No, I should. I have the Sentinel Shield.
I don't have advantage
that's
on
right.
initiative.
You do have advantage on initiative. You are a
But
barbarian.
that's a 12.
Oh, what's my advantage?
Okay, you roll twice.
Oh,
So yeah, I got
okay, 16.
a 14.
Eli, what is your...
It's a +1.
Okay, so Trap at 27, Dora at 16, Eli at 14.
And Tommy at 12.
Oh, Tommy's at 12. What's your...
2. Or, well,
2.
it's a +2. It's a 15.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Trap, you absolutely go first. You fucking 27.
I throw the other door. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I can't wait for my turn because Trap's about to be big.
So what I do is, would you count as lifting the door and setting it down somewhere else as a half action or like a whole action, or?
What are you trying to do? Just to like move something out of the way?
I'm trying to pick up the door and then plop it down as cover. You know, like a makeshift.
Yeah, that would
like
be
it's a giant shield that would be like 4
that would be
quarters
an
cover.
action. Yeah, that'd be an action to like create cover for you guys because basically the room is pretty much empty. There's
How far? Like how long is the room? Like we're at the entrance, and I assume they're at the opposite end. What's
yeah,
the distance?
it's like 40 by 40.
Okay,
And the
so
ceiling is about 30 feet.
Trap grabs the door and he says, "Get behind me," and I use it as a shield in front of me to hold it, and I start marching towards the giant.
Okay, so you
And
get like halfway there.
you can hear the door grinding its way, across, but like I assume the door is huge enough to cover all of us.
Yeah, it would. I would say give complete cover to everyone, but maybe you, since you have to like hold it, you would have like 3/4 cover, and everyone else would have complete cover.
That's fair.
Dura, your turn.
Okay. I go, I rage with them killing my client.
They killed your guide. You can make a perception check, but you actually have not seen your client yet.
Oh, okay. Then if they've killed my guide, then they've injured my mission, and the 2 goblins are still on the floor.
The goblins are standing on either side of this giant's body that is currently in the process of starting to stand up.
Okay. So I am going to run, and I am going to... You know how in football you can, when you're running really fast and you bump into someone really hard, you can like knock them over with your shoulder and your elbow?
She's going to barrel into these guys.
So I'm going to barrel into the giant's leg.
Oh, into the giant. So the giant's currently lying on its back.
Oh, it's on its back. And
yeah, it was
are
lying on its back. They had it like laid out like it's on a medical table, and they dragged Cal over the top of it and slit his throat into the giant's mouth.
Okay, so then they're currently on the shoulders, but they're laying down.
Yeah, they're like standing on the ground on either side of its head.
Okay, so I go to grapple both of the goblins, one on each arm.
Okay, go and make 2 separate checks, one for each goblin.
Okay.
And I think they're both with advantage.
13 plus 8, which is...
That wins
21?
for sure. So you're able to grab one of them, and then go ahead.
So 19 plus 8.
Yep, you also succeed.
Perfect. So
you grab both of these guys.
So I got.
You do have both of your hands full.
And then I'm assuming because they're goblins, they're really light. So
they're fairly light. Get off.
Right. So I throw both of them using my key thing. Wait, how much movement did it take me to get to them?
30 feet.
30 feet?
25 feet.
25 feet. Okay.
25 feet. Yeah, because the.
So I throw them at the door that's grinding forward in hopes that they'll get grinded down by the door.
Okay, and you're doing this with the flurry
with both of them and with the key point and the rage.
Yeah, I'll let you do shove attacks. Go ahead and do 2 more athletics. Athletics.
Okay. So with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one's 19. The next one's 15. So the first one I throw with a 19 and 5.
Yep, it had a 13, so that beats it.
Okay.
It, like goes
cool.
tumbling and like rolls to the ground and starts getting like pushed along the floor by Trap pushing the door. And it's like, what are you?
Takes 6 damage. Oh wait, 6 plus 5. 11 damage.
Damage from a shove.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, never mind. Don't worry about that. Never mind. The next one.
But it's now like right at your friend.
Okay, same thing. I throw both of them right there.
Okay. What did you give in the second one?
19.
Yeah,
Bro. Cool.
So they're both prone on the ground, directly in front of Trap, who's holding the giant door.
Who's walking forward, right?
Yes.
So
next up is
this being like a steamroller.
pretty close. Next up is Brother Eli, and these two goblins. You can see, like as he's holding the door up, you can see in like the small gap below the door, they're like lying on the ground underneath the door, and you also have the opportunity to walk.
So that ends my turn.
Brother Eli.
I'm gonna run my way over to the individual that got his throat slit, and I'm gonna first observe to see if I could possibly resuscitate him.
Did you want to use like your action to make a medicine check?
I will cast 5 points of lay on hands healing. And channel him with my divinity from my god Ra.
Is that like an echo that we have to do now?
If he's dead, you see start to stop bleeding, and he goes,
Why, hello there, my friend.
And he starts like grabbing at his throat.
There, my friend, there.
What happened?
It's a long story. I'll explain it to you in a bit. Right now, we gotta take care of these here folk.
And I just gesture over to the rest of the group fighting the goblins, and that'll be the end of my turn.
This looks bad. Cal is gonna push his way off of this giant and run his way over to the corner to attempt to get away from this. And you see him run over to what looks to be a wriggling burlap bag. Next up is the necromancer. Both of them are currently prone. They're both going to use half their movement to stand up.
Were the goblins the necromancer?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Both of them are going to turn to Brother Eli, who just used spell to heal the man that they were sacrificing. And they are both going to cast light. Brother Eli, make a Constitution saving throw. 2 Constitution saving.
Yeah.
Light does damage or a blind?
Light does a lot of damage.
It's going to be a 19. And the first one is going to be 21.
So on the first one, you take 19 damage.
And the second
on the second one, you take 25 damage.
I am
44 points of damage.
I am down.
Ooh. They are going to run back over to the giant that is on it's on its way to rising up. Tommy, that is your turn.
All right. Trap, initiate protocol 157.
What?
It's enlarged.
Oh, initiating protocol, rapid expansion.
Of androgynous zones.
And
you see Trap get massive again, get swole.
Yeah, he maybe not necessarily gets bigger, but the extra strength from the belt is certainly it's noticeable now. And yeah, I'm big, I guess.
Big boy.
Good swole.
Anything for a bonus action?
I don't know if I can actually cast a spell from a bonus action.
I don't think so, unless it's like. No, you wouldn't be able to cast a spell for bonus action. It would be a cantrip.
Does he have the bracers?
Oh,
The
wait.
spell he used wasn't a cantrip.
I'm curious. So for the ring of regeneration, how does that work when you're down?
It's every 10 minutes. If you were to be down, but you were to pass your death saves, you would stabilize, but be at 0 hit points, and then after 10 minutes, I guess it would regain you some hit points, and you'd be back. You have the ring of regeneration, right?
How far can I toss?
Eddie does.
I can toss. As my bonus action, I unsheath my my rapier that's on my side, and then I kind of use my hand to propulsion unit that's in my hand to shoot it off.
Oh shit! The dancing rapier. Yeah, it's got enough range to shoot be able to get things.
Yep, and then it flies over to 30 feet to the necromancers, and it makes an attack.
Ooh, yeah, go make it. How much?
It's going to be awesome.
It is a magic weapon. I don't think it gives you bonus to.
No, it doesn't give me a bonus to hit. So it rolled a 4.
Yeah, that's not gonna. It's not gonna do it. They have 15 AC. Brother Eli, were you at full health?
I was not at.
If you have the ring of regeneration, that would have healed more while you were resting.
I have
your
it.
hit dice.
I
Oh,
do
you
not
have
have the
Oh, I thought
Gotcha.
Eddie had it.
regeneration.
No, I picked it up. He has the other ring.
I have the ring of reaction.
Okay. Then it is
You
the
guys did good.
giant's turn. This massive giant is going to start shaking, and you see its hands like clattering on the ground, and you hear this like bones snapping as it leans forward. Its skin starts to crackle from the decay of being dead and frozen for so long. And it turns around, and you see this gnarled face with these 2 massive bull-like horns that go off to the sides, and just one large piercing eye that just has a faint glowing green.
Do I get an opportunity of attack because I'm like literally on its face?
If it were to move, yes.
You said it
but
got up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine.
it stands. It stands in place. It stands, and like if it were to move away, you get an opportunity to attack.
Well, it's going from prone to standing, so do I get one or no?
No.
Damn. Okay.
No, opportunity attacks go when you're or melee range. So if you were to like run away to attack somebody else, basically.
And
Which
for the eye you described, is it like a Cyclops eye, or is it like he's just one of eyes?
it's like a cyclops eye.
Okay.
And he's going to look around and look up at Trap, who's holding the door, and go charging at him. So you will get an opportunity to attack as he runs
looks up at me, so I'm bigger than this guy.
Well, he looks from looking around at. He is tall, definitely taller than you, but as he's standing up, he like looks up forward at you. You're enlarged. You're actually.
Yeah, how tall am I? If you could give just a guess, like his height and then my
How
height.
How tall were you before?
Warforged, or their size medium, like everything else. So I guess I go
So
up to size large.
feet. Okay,
Oh,
so
6
you're
to
like
7
12.
feet.
So you're like 13 feet tall. He's like 20 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
He's a big boy, and he just goes running. So, Dora, you will get an opportunity.
Nice.
So roll that.
All right. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Well,
12. You miss him as he runs away. And as he's running away,
What was that?
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you're killing me.
wisdom is plus
Nat 20.
Ooh, 20 succeed.
17.
19 succeed.
Oh, wait, 19. Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Eddie, Stuart.
Oh, what do you do?
Everyone needs a wisdom.
I am knocked down.
That is correct. Sorry.
Oh, the giant did something?
He roared. It's called Frightful Present.
Okay. And then with resistance, how does that work?
You just roll twice.
Okay.
Do you ever?
Yeah, remember? The shield.
Oh, that's right.
And then I have +1 to all save rolls because I have the robe of stars too.
Yeah. So wisdom saving throw advantage.
Well, the +1. And it's wisdom, you said? Oh.
Yeah.
It's 2. 1d20 minus 2.
No, it's just
So that
what
would
does it say
be.
you have.
Because you said wisdom, I have -2 wisdom.
Oh, that's right. So you get -1 on your save. 5, but you
Well,
get advantage.
Advantage, yeah, exactly.
Well, it's just a minus.
Yeah, I
Because
just realized that when I.
So the first one is 6,
Oh wow.
and the next one is also 6.
You are frightened. 1 minute. You have disadvantage on attacks against him, and
I'm
you
still
cannot
raging,
end
right?
your turn. Oh, that's right. You're immune to frightened when you're raging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you start to get scared and you posture right up, and he's gonna run up and just punch the wall that you're holding in an attempt to break it. That is gonna be a 25 to hit the wall, and it's gonna deal 8. Really bad. 40 points of damage. He punches the wall, and the wall just breaks in half and crumbles out of your hands, and you're left standing against this massive giant who's going to lift up his leg and try to kick out one of your legs. That is a.
But I didn't take any damage on the first attack, right? That was just the door.
No, he destroyed the door.
All right, cool. The door came in handy.
22 to hit? Yeah, it did.
I'm 23 AC.
23 AC now?
19. No, I'm 21. My bad.
21. Okay.
You don't add.
Freaking 23, dog, would be crazy. Okay. Still, this is by far the weaker of his 2 attacks. 18 points of damage.
Okay.
And next up is Trap.
Change my health real quick. 18. There we go. All right. So, he's right on me, right?
He's right on you, yeah.
Okay.
He's this massive, like zombie.
Perfect. And then in that case, I hit him with my dwarven thrower.
Yeah. And doesn't the dwarven thrower do extra stuff against giant?
It when you hit with a ranged attack, deal 1 extra d8, or if the target is a giant, 2d8. Immediately after the attack, it flies back.
So if you hit, it deals 3d8 damage plus your strength and all of your rage and all of your.
Yes. Right. Okay. So I gain +3 to bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon.
Yeah. So it's strength and then proficiency and then 3 to hit.
So 1, and this is reckless, by the way, with rage.
So yeah. So with your stats, 12, 15. It's plus 15 to hit with advantage. It's fucking insane.
15.
You guys gave all of the dopest shit to one guy.
Dude. The hyper carry. So
Kind of needs to
roll
be
a hit, right? So 1d20 plus 15 plus 15.
Yes, you roll 1d20 plus 15 twice, and just see if you get a crit.
27.
Yep, that'll hit. You only miss on a nat 1 with a plus.
27 both times.
Yeah, that'll hit. So you deal
okay.
3d8 plus 3 plus 9, 3d8 plus 15. No, plus 14.
I'm in a D4.
3d8 plus 1d4
And then
plus.
2 plus, because the rage.
Yeah, I was counting that. So it's 9 for your strength, 3 for the weapon, 2 for the rage. So that's the 14, and then the 3d8s because he's a giant.
And if I can find it right, bless. I can also add
your
attack roll, not damage. I keep forgetting.
But you already hit with the 27.
3d8 plus 14, right? Plus 1d4. Oh,
fucking nasty. Jesus
33.
Christ. 33 on the first hit. Go for the second hit.
I'm just gonna control copy this. 290.
That hits on a natural 3.
31.
That also hits on a natural 30 or on a dirty 31.
16. That was a heavy hitter. All right. And then
Jesus Christ.
It's a war of the kaiju.
28 damage.
We're watching Pacific Rim right now, guys.
And then as my bonus action, I set him on fire for 3 fire damage.
God. So you guys see this giant run up and punch through this door that Trap is carrying, and the door like crumbles into pieces, and Trap drops it, and then just pulls his hand up. Did you fix the dwarven thrower into your hand?
Yeah, I did that with the staff and the hammer.
And this massive hammer pulls out, and just launches it right at the giant's chest, and it hits. And then falls, and right before it hits the ground, it shoots over and locks right back into his fist. And he shoots him again and hits him like up in the upper chest, and it flies back and locks into his hand. as you see the giant starts taking like a little bit of damage from the fire. Dura, it is you.
Okay. Well, wow. First, and then second is which I head towards the necromancers, and realizing that I did nothing to hurt them the previous time, I'm even more infuriated. So I'm gonna go ahead and
just wail on him or what?
Well, pretty much. I'm gonna grab one to prone him.
I will say I will just give you advantage on these hits in general because you are like double raging. You do have, you don't even need to prone him. You have reckless attack even either way. But I'll give you advantage.
Oh, I'm proning him so that he can't move later. So I'm gonna keep him prone as I'm like elbowing him in the face 3 times.
Okay. If you succeed wildly, I'll let this be a part of your attack instead of counting as an. He gets 14. If you beat him by more than 5, then it doesn't even count as an attack. You can just knock him over.
Okay. Well, here's the first roll. And what was it? 20 what?
14 was what he got. You need a 20 to
first roll. Let's see if I can crit.
So you run over as a part of you hitting him. He knocks prone, and you can do all your attacks. I'll say you knock him prone.
Okay. So then for all 3 attacks, so let me control D.
You still have most of your key points. I think you only use 1.
Okay, so 16 a hit, and then the last one. Or actually, let's try to see if I can get the crit.
Yeah, so first one, 17. Okay, second one, 17 hits, so second attack.
Okay, and then finally the third. Okay, we're going to roll with advantage. Oh, I forgot to add the +8 to that one. But still, 14 plus 8 is...
That is, yeah. That's...
Yeah, so all 3 hit. So we're going to do 3d6 damage. So it's going to be here, 3d6 plus 15 for the strength. And he's going to stay prone. Yes.
Yeah.
So a total of 21 damage to.
He's looking pretty fucked up. And after landing those 3 hits, you pull your hands back and you see the ring is starting to crackle with light on your hand.
Really?
The ring that you're wearing, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
We'll see what happens next time. But it's from like you hit 3 times, and as soon as you hit that 3rd time, it starts to like crackle for your 4th attack.
Oh, interesting.
All right, next up is Brother Eli. Death saving throw.
Natural 1.
Oh no!
Man, his time has come.
That's not good.
There we go, baby.
Fuck. Cal doesn't do anything. He's just a commoner. He's gonna start trying to open the bag. Cal starts opening the bag to try to let Vanover out. It is the mages. The one that is prone is going to stay prone and cast Ray of Enfeeblement. Range spell attack. It's got a plus what will hit the plus 7? Very bad. It misses. It tries to hit you with this like necrotic green beam and misses.
Okay.
The other one is going to cast Vampiric Touch on you and rolls a nat 1. The other one goes to like slap you with a green glowing hand while you're beating the fuck out of its friend. And you dodge out of the way and slap him across the face, and he stumbles away for a second. You're ruining it! These high level casters are a bunch of fucking turds, apparently. Tommy, your turn.
All right. So I look around. I notice that there's a lot of rubble, and then I look at what's happening with Trap and the giant, and I run directly towards some of the rubble. I grab a piece of rubble, and right as I'm about to step onto the giant's, right where the giant's foot is, I use my bonus action to teleport 15 feet behind him, turn around, and cast Catapult directly at him.
Ooh. Okay, is it a saving throw?
So he's gonna make a right here. Catapult is a dexterity saving throw.
Very good call. That's one of the saving throws he's not great at. 10.
He fails. So he's gonna take 3d8 damage.
Nice.
8 damage.
Oh no!
You could have healed Eli.
That's some pretty good damage.
Eli, you're dead right now.
Like,
All of that.
I'm speaking to you from the spectral plane.
Oh, fucking brutal. Oh my god. It's the giant's
Possibility of
turn.
doing 24 damage, and you want to know what it would have been? A third of that.
Does it get his attention though?
Absolutely not, dude. He is all about trap right now. He's all about traps.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he hit you with that attack last turn?
My
It
attack?
was blood. Yeah, it was bludgeoning damage. You would have taken.
Oh, I'm resistance because I'm a warforged.
Yeah. Did you account for that?
No.
Okay. So I think it was 18 damage, right?
Yeah.
So because you're raging, you would have only taken half. So you should give yourself.
Okay.
oh, you take half damage if you're resistant.
Oh, wait, no, I see you only marked down 8 hit points. Okay, so he is. At the end of actually, it does.
Oh no, it's at 8 because I had 10 bonus health from the potion.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay,
why.
so you get 9. Yeah, you get 9 back. So you still have 1 bonus hit point. As you cast this catapult spell on him, how far away from him did you?
I moved directly into his space and then teleported, right?
How far?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay.
Yeah, and
So
then
he
it shot the
turns
thing that I had
around-
in my hand shot at him.
Okay. So he covers like a 10-foot space. So he turns around, takes a step over to you.
And I hit him with an opportunity of attack, which reduces his movement to 0 because I have Sentinel as my second feat.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hey, trust me. I thought about this character.
Yeah, get him.
Pure tank. Alright, yeah, here. So opportunity of attack, that's just a regular attack.
He's gonna get hit. Get this 20.
He's gonna get hit. Yeah.
20 plus 15.
Jesus Christ!
29, does that hit?
And that does hit. His movement speed becomes 0 instead. Go ahead.
So it's just a regular attack, so it's 1. Or do I get a full attack?
You
can
get
shoot
one.
the
You
range.
get 1 attack. You get a melee attack.
Okay. So 1d8 then. 1d8 plus 2
Fucking 14.
plus 14, then plus 4 plus 1d4. 20 damage. And he can't move. So the way I see it is I literally like
Pull him back.
no, like he turned around and as he was taking the step, I just like capped him in the knee. Like I Spartan kicked his kneecap and so he like fell
and
down.
he spins around and just punches you. Make a dexterity saving throw. Or no, he slams down with both of his hands. He goes to like swing out with his hands and just slam and
Plus
Oh, this
6.
is so great.
And then oh wait, no, it's always plus 1. It's always plus 1 because I have the saving throws.
well, it's already taken into account when you look at yours. So it's just plus 4.
No, because it's I'm not even looking at my my thing. I was just doing the math.
Yes, it's 3 for dex and then 1.
3 for dex. Then the proficiency. Oh wait, no, I'm not proficient. Never mind. Yeah. So then plus 4, right?
Yeah. So that's
And then we're gonna add the 1d4.
yeah, that's not going to cut it. The DC was 21. You are knocked prone, and he makes a stomp attack against you with advantage since you are prone. That is a 23 to hit, and he is going to do. Ooh, that's really good.
Wait, so how much-
24 points of damage, half to 12 since you're raging, and that was a legendary act. For his action, he is going to make a maul attack and a stomp attack. He gets advantage on both since you are prone. Nat 20 on the maul attack. Ooh. How many more d6s, boys?
Hello?
He's counting D6s.
Oh.
No. Everyone went quiet.
50 points of damage.
Half.
Half to 25.
So how much total damage did I take?
Whatever he dealt to you for, which you're supposed to be keeping track of, I think it was 20.
So 10.
And then 10, something like that. And then another 25. No, it was 50 halved to 25.
So you're taking 37 damage.
From the crit. So you're at 35 so far. And then the stomp attack, which he also gets advantage on. 22 to hit. No, 19 to hit. That misses.
Yep.
19 to hit. As he stomps, you're able to roll out of the way as he attempts to stomp on your head. And it is back over to you.
All right. No worries, guys. Still at 76 HP.
Oh my god. What?
No, that's why you were telling me all that. I'm like, okay. When's it gonna hurt, Cody? Come on.
Jesus Christ.
So,
how is that possible? You just took 40, or you just took 37 damage.
He has over 100 HP, friend.
God
remember,
damn.
I had 120 starting the fight.
I hate barbarians, bro.
Alrighty. So with that, I am going to get up. I'll use my movement. And then, what do I want to do?
I love that Eddie's just dying on the floor.
I can't really consider helping Eddie as an option right now. I got bigger things to worry about.
No one even has any spells. Did Tommy even take
none
it?
of us are casters.
Tommy didn't take a single fucking healing
None
spell.
of us are
The only person
casters.
capable of healing Eddie is Eddie.
Oh shit!
Dude, that sucks so bad. Oh
I
my
got a
God.
natural 1 first death save.
Oh, no.
Dude, it's time to roll that 20. But
All right, so
You think I got that good of luck, Cody?
I go to. Is a grapple an athletics check?
it is. This is a huge creature. Can you grapple a huge creature?
He's a large creature.
You are a large creature, you son of a bitch.
So I
You
go.
do get disadvantage for it being huge, so you lose your advantage as a strength.
But he has 29 strength.
Fuck, dude, this guy only has 24.
I'm stronger than this fucker.
God damn it. Oh my god. 21.
23.
Fuck.
He just grappled the fucking guy.
So you're able to grab
actually-
and he can knock it away.
So I've actually never grappled someone. So how does the mechanic work?
Basically, so far he just can't.
Can he still hit me?
No. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. And then
Here, let me
You get
read
advantage on your attack.
it.
he's
Let's see. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if it removes the grappled creature from any reach. Yeah, so he just can't leave your reach. He can't go anywhere. He can't attack. I mean, he can if they're in reach.
Okay.
It's basically
Can I
that
then
he
try to
can't
make
fuck
him
up your
prone?
friend. Yeah, for your second attack, you can do a shove attack. You wouldn't do any damage, but you can do a shove attack instead of taking your second.
Okay. Can I attempt to toss him across the room? I'm stronger than him.
You can do a shove to shove him a distance instead of shoving him prone. It'd be another athletics. So let's see, 18. Ooh.
All right. Actually, guys, what would be better? Putting him prone because he has to
No.
waste his movement, right?
No, because if you put him prone, then I get disadvantage.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, why do you get disadvantage?
Because as of right now, the only way I can fight him is ranged. Otherwise, you lose your size. Because concentration.
Well, you can still attack. You just if you get hit, you'll.
Okay. So yeah, I'll shove him then. And then is this advantage, disadvantage?
Straight roll.
Rolled out.
Because you have advantage and disadvantage.
How's he
Okay.
looking?
Pretty fine. It's got a few scrapes. Oh, that's
19.
Oh my fucking. Wait, what's the D4 for on the
Bless?
athletics check? Bless gives you attack rolls and saving throws, not ability check.
I keep. I'm sorry, man. Don't worry. Then
He's still grappled though. Right?
He is still grappled, but he is not shoved across.
all right, and then as my bonus action, I do 3 more fire damage to him.
Now he looks fucked up. Travis Trap. Dura, your turn.
All right. So the dude that's knocked prone in front of me, I'm just gonna wail on him.
Yeah, advantage on all your attacks since he's prone.
Cool. Yeah. Oh wait, wrong die. Sorry, my bad. I need to roll here. Control V plus 8. Actually, just roll.
Oh, I'm totally fine with using real dice. Much faster too.
All right, so I got a 12. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Never mind. I thought it was gonna work. Okay, 12 plus 8 is 20.
20, 16, and 13 to hit, right?
20, 20, 16, 13. Right.
3 hit.
3 hit?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So you do, what's your dexterity?
So,
plus 5?
Oh, it's my strength that I've been doing.
Oh, strength. That's right. Just roll your first attack real quick. Just your first attack.
My first attack would
Instead
be...
of all of them all at one time. Just roll the damage for the first attack.
Okay, so it would be 1d6 plus, it'd be 5 plus 7 because of the rage bonus. And here we go.
So you see as you punch him, the ring explodes with lightning and you deal 25 damage.
Okay.
And you kill this guy in 1 hit.
Alrighty. So then I turn around.
Before, and so you can use your other 2 attacks that were hits on the other guy.
Okay. That changes things up. Can I decide to hit once and then try to stun for the other time?
On the other guy, yeah. So stunning strike is in addition to hitting, so you can hit him twice. So let's do the damage for the first hit, and he'll do a save for stunning strike.
Okay.
Was it Constitution save?
Stunning. Fuck, my phone died.
We'll say it's Constitution. That's an 11.
Stunning strike. Where did you go? Stunning. Yeah, I have no idea.
Constitution save. He got an 11. What's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 15.
15 to 2. So your DC is a 13. He fails. He's stunned. So you get you get to deal full damage for your first hit, and then you get to have advantage on your second.
Okay. So
and your third actually, if you're going to use flurry of blows.
Okay. So then let's do 3d6 plus or 2d6.
You still have to roll to hit the.
Oh,
so
my bad.
So the first hit's 1d6 plus 5, and then you have to roll a d20 2 more times.
Okay. So let's do this again. Control that. D6 plus 7 because of the rage.
Yeah.
So 11 damage on that first hit. So then let's roll for
just do like 2
next hit, which is
that hits
23, and then roll for the next hit, which is
both
19.
Hit. So
both
do 2d6 plus 4.
$20 damage plus a stun.
This guy's looking rough. This guy's looking real rough, and he's stunned. He's barely standing at the moment. Eli, death saving throw.
All right.
What's
Get
already
this
in?
going.
Oh, no.
Does he die?
Yeah.
I thought that was a
No, he rolled a
Yeah,
1, which is
that
like
one.
Roll the one that's 2 failures.
Ra, I see you there at the gates. Take me away with you, Ra. Let me join my friend.
No.
You hear Brother Eli say this and then go limp in the ground. Yeah, man. It's the mage's turn. There's one mage.
And he's done.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, he's stunned. He's gonna, he's gonna lose his entire turn because he's stunned.
All right. So can I drink a potion as a bonus action, or as an action? All right. So I hit a button that releases one of the potions of frost giant strength into my arm,
Perfect.
and I charge with my spear at the giant.
Beautiful. Your strength is +6 now.
All right.
He's grappled still.
+9, and we are flanking, so I'm gonna roll to hit.
Yep,
+2,
advantage.
+11, so it's gonna be +11. So that's a 27 to hit
Wait, what's the +11?
because it's a magical item.
Oh, that's right,
Spear
that's
that
right.
I'm attuned to.
And then you're getting the, so it's like +3 plus,
6,
yep.
plus
And then +6. So yeah, fuck. And then you also get advantage on.
Yep. So let's see if I can get that push for that crit. Nope. All right.
I'll take that 27 though.
Oh, 100%. Nice.
Hey, I feel so.
Hey, he went out how he would have wanted to. By light,
Doing healing an NPC for 5 hit points and getting murdered.
Damn.
Oh, God.
So I'm gonna deal 21 damage in my first hit.
Whoo! To the giant, right?
Yes.
Or to the the giant?
Giant.
As you smash him, stab him in the right cheek with your spear. He's what the fuck, man?
You got a throttle on his left testicle.
Second attack.
All right. And that's and then extra
Wait, what's the
attack.
2d6 from?
All right. Let me redo that. I think I might have read the thing wrong. 1 second.
1d8 plus 2d6. Gee.
1 second. I read the weapon wrong. No, it's 1.
Oh no, yeah, the weapon heals you.
Yeah, it heals me, and then it gives a +2 if I'm attuned to it. Let me redo the maths. +9.
I think you just subtract 7 from that, right?
Yeah, 7 from that, so it's going to be 14. And then my next attack is going to be 11. So in total, I do 25 damage.
Right. Whew. This is doing a lot of damage to this guy. He's still looking pretty good, though. Still looking all right. At the end of your turn, he is going to slam attack trap again with his legendary actions.
All right.
Dexterity saving throw trap.
All right. 1 advantage because I'm not prone.
Yes.
Was it +4? Right, +4.
I think it was plus. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not proficient with. I just have saving, or I have advantage. 24.
24. You are pushed back from him 5 feet.
24.
On his turn, he's going to turn around to Tommy, and he's going to
Attack of opportunity.
He actually pushed you away from him.
He's still within 5 feet.
No, he pushed you 5 feet farther away. So you were not in his melee range. Plus,
I see.
Tommy already was.
Okay.
Wait, wasn't Trap
17
first?
hit. Yeah, but
No,
when he
the last person.
Oh.
so if you
what was this to hit?
17 with
Doesn't
the maul,
hit.
I think it's gonna miss, and then with the stomp, a 24.
So that hits.
Oh.
24 damage.
All right, I'm good, and I'm going to roll my Constitution save. See if I.
Oh yeah, trap might shrink.
He's not going to. Sorry.
Oh, do you have Warcaster?
No, I have an item.
Oh, okay.
Warcaster's so good.
So 21.
Yeah, you're good. All right. We have to change
That's
the
a nat
strategy.
20.
Trap, your turn. Oh shit. Yeah, it is.
You get its advantage on the next check.
Trap.
So with this, how's the guy looking right now?
He's looking kind of fucked up. He's living on a prayer, as Bon Jovi would say, roughly.
Okay. And he's 5 feet away from me?
Yes.
Okay. So this action, I'm going to swap my weapon.
Okay.
Oh.
And my bonus action, I use my aura, 3 fire damage.
Okay.
And my movement, I get a little bit further back.
His reach is 10 feet, actually. So as you move, he will be able to punch attack on.
Can I negate? Can I?
Sure.
I thought it was 5 feet. Or then I'll just stay put.
What are you doing for your act?
I swap my weapon.
Oh no, that's just a weapon. It's just an item interaction.
Oh, well, in that case, I cast Fireball.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like an item interaction to put one away, and an item interaction to pull the other one out. So like it would upgrade bonus action, but that's lame. You're a fucking robot. You can just swap between two as an item interaction. Yeah. So it's the dex save.
Yeah.
Very bad. 8.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
All right, time for my deck save.
Trap, would you know to aim in a way where you can hit the giant without hitting your friend?
Can I make a Arcana check?
Yeah, let's do that. Low DC.
All right.
Let's say 10.
20 minus 2. No, wait, minus 1.
Oh,
fuck. I'm sorry, Albert.
we'll say I'll give you
That's-
3/4 cover. I'll say he just hits the giant cover, so you get like +5 to your saving throw.
Oh, I mean, he makes his.
Oh, I made it to 20.
Cool. Okay, you're good. Well, you still get damage, but you get half.
Oh.
So just do 8d6.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I have 8 health.
Oh no!
Stuart, why? You could have just hit him.
Yeah, but I wanted to use fucking Fireball. I'm sorry. Or hey, can I make it Wall of Fire instead?
You know what? You would have had to have aimed it up high to avoid hitting yourself as well. So in order to not hit yourself, you would also have to not hit him. So we'll say you just hit the giant.
Okay. Okay. I aimed for his head.
It feels like kind of a gotcha to be like, you killed your buddy.
It's 8d6 plus anything?
No, just 8d6.
Okay. 8d6. Okay, so here's how I do it. So you see, like, he pushed me back and I did the anime slide, right? And my robot grabs his wrist, Mega Man style, and you just see the hammer go back in and his wrist turns and it turns into a cannon and it glows and he aims it Mega Man style right at his face. 27 damage. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it.
You've been doing so
Dude,
much
there's two
more
ones in there.
You've been doing so much more damage with the fucking hammer. Like the last turn with the hammer you did.
And as my bonus action, I set him on fire. 3 more fire damage.
Got it. He is actually starting to look pretty hurt. Not death's door, but pretty hurt. He's gonna change up his tactics though. At the end of your turn, he's gonna take an attack on Tommy.
Oh, dear Lord.
30 to hit.
Oh, yep.
24 damage.
I'm down.
You guys should have probably stocked some healing spells.
I don't
do it
actually get anything other than spare the dying.
Don't you get a healing word or something? Oh, that's
Nah, see, Cody, you should have seen our comp and given us healing potion.
I'm pretty sure I don't.
Isn't that his alchemist?
You at least get cure wounds. Anyway, do it. Your turn.
So prepared spells or known spells. Level 1. Oh, I do get cure wounds. You're right.
Oh man. Oof.
Oh, died for no reason.
Curb your D&D.
To be fair, I wasn't expecting 3 barbarians.
Oh my god. Okay.
You have to realize there are 3 barbarians in this party.
I feel like this is not going to go super well. Trap, how are you doing?
I'm at 76 health, dude.
Jesus, this is
Like, I'm waiting.
Like I had.
Kristen, what are you doing?
The reason why I did is I thought he was a lot worse than what he was.
Well, I said earlier.
No, not you, the other guy.
What to hit?
So 17 plus 8, 2 plus 8, which is 10, and then 6 plus 8, which is...
Only the first one hits.
Wait, why are you doing 3d20?
Oh, but you get...
Oh, I get advantage.
You get advantage
Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on.
Wait, why is he rolling 3d20?
for 3 attacks.
Oh, okay.
All hit. All 3 hit.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So all of them hit. I hit him twice. So on the 4th, 1, which means my second attack, there's going to be some sort of lightning discharge, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do 2d6.
46. So for the first attack is d6 plus 7. And then the next attack is 5d6 plus 7.
Okay, so let's do...
So every fourth hit, you deal 4d6.
1d6 plus 7 for the first one. Bam.
He's looking
10
very
damage.
rough. Very rough.
It happens. And then I do... You said 4?
4. Plus the regular damage.
Plus 7. 18.
You hit him and the electricity bursts out and you just fry his face. Completely melt the face of this goblin.
So then, okay, so I still have 1 hit left, right?
Yeah.
And I think I'm out of key points. So using my last attack in rage, I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do about tripping up and knocking prone the... Oh, wait, no, it's his turn next, huh? The giant's turn is next?
No, the giant's in a couple turns. He's after Tommy. Almost everyone is dead, so I guess he's...
So he's next.
He's after Tommy.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and punch, or I'm going to go ahead and go for that football tackle to his leg.
Okay.
And,
Go ahead and do an athletics check. Yeah, you won't get advantage because he has advantage for being bigger, so it's a wash, and you guys both just do a straight roll.
17 plus 8. I didn't put the plus 8.
18. So yeah, you're able to pin him in place and hold him there. You were like
Damn!
loop around one of his legs and like get his knee locked in an awkward position. Even though you're like waist high to him, you've got his leg in a position where he can't move at all right now without injuring himself.
Cool. So could I do that 1d6 for the slamming? Oh wait, how tall is he?
Like 18 feet tall.
He's 18 feet.
Like 18, 20 feet tall.
So 20. If he's 20, he gets 2d6 damage. If he's
Well, so that wasn't. So that was you grappling him, right? Or did you want to knock him?
right, or okay. So if he moves, he takes damage. You're saying?
So falling? No. I was just falling damage is only when you're. If you fall from standing, you don't take damage.
Oh, okay. So do I do any d6 damage or no?
You can. We can say that you were attacking him with that natural 17 instead of wrestling him, but no, wrestling you don't do damage. You just prevent him.
Okay, so then he's prevented. He's knocked prone. He's not doing anything.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, dope.
Okay, so he's prone. As a legendary action, he's going to make a fist attack against you. That's a 24 to hit.
Hits.
27 points of damage. Make a strength saving throw. You are knocked prone, and it is Tommy's turn. Both the giant and Duda are prone in front of you.
Oh, the giant's prone
Oh,
too?
I failed my first one.
Your first what?
Death saving throw.
Oh, that's right. You're down. So you were on a death save. At the end of your turn, the giant is going to make an attack against. So he's prone. Impose disadvantage. Oh, let me just re-roll. Okay. Third legendary action at the end of Tommy's turn. He's going to attack Dora again. Nat 20. That's bad.
Wait, what?
Tristan, you're raging, right? Yeah, he's hitting Dora.
Oh,
If
wait,
you're raging,
don't I
you would have
take
taken half
that
damage from that. Yeah, you took half damage from that last hit.
Oh, snap. Okay, so that was supposed to be 13. So that's 30.
And this hits 26, cut in half to 13. And then it's the giant's turn. He's going to stand up, and he's going to take 2 more. He's going to take his maul attack at least at Dura again. That's a 22 to hit. Hits 29, half to 14. And his second attack is a 23 to hit.
It
deals 17, half to 8.
So 13 plus 8?
Yes.
21.
And then, Trap, your turn.
So you said I can swap weapons?
Yeah, we'll say once a turn you can.
Okay. So I swap to the hammer again, and bam! I kind of, the thing shoots out of my wrist.
It just hits him in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it goes towards his face. Let's roll a hit. You doing reckless attack for advantage?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Oh, yeah.
Read 1d20 plus 15, 20 plus 15.
Oh, you should have been able to cast a spell while you were raging, but it's really cool and it comes from a lot.
Well, yeah, that's why it was from an item. It wasn't from me casting. So yeah, 26.
Both hit.
Okay.
So what's that? 68 plus 28 plus 2. Oh, you shrink down. You're no longer large size anymore since concentration was dropped, but you still deal 68 plus 28. Jesus.
6d8 plus 28?
Yeah, because the hammer does 3d8 per hit.
Oh, okay. So, well, no, that was just for the first attack because I still want to try to get the crit on the next one.
Gotcha. I thought it was attack 1 and attack 2.
So 3d8 plus
14.
14. First attack hits him for 30 damage. All right, then 1d20.
He is looking real rough.
Plus 15, 20 plus 15. Okay, yeah.
3 hits.
And then 3d8 plus 1, 4. 27 damage.
Oh my god. Dude's not doing super well. He's looking much weaker than when we started.
And then
you just clock him twice.
And then again I do 3 fire damage to him.
Ooh. 3 bit counts. Alright. At the end of your turn, he is again going to try to slam you. Dexterity saving throw again.
24?
Yeah.
With advantage now.
18 fails, 12 fails. Okay. So he knocks you prone and then makes an attack against you, which is a nat 20.
Of course it is.
9, 7.
Oh, wait, no, I get to add the D4.
Oh. Ooh, there's a chance you make it.
No, this is bless.
Oh.
20.
It's 21.
Ah.
Dang.
23, 31, 41, 49, 56, half to 28.
Okay.
And then that is Dura's turn.
So I'm going to do wholeness of body and heal for 30 points. Puts me at 38 health. And then for my last 2, I'm going to go ahead and...
That's an action, isn't it?
Right.
So
I get an attack action, then my bonus attack action, right?
No. So basically it's when you choose to attack for your action, you can use your bonus action to make another. But if you don't attack for your action, you can't do the bonus action.
Right. So I did the wholeness, and then because I get 2 actions, right?
No, you get one action, and when you use that action to attack, you attack twice. You don't get 2 actions.
You have a movement action and like an actual action. So you can't use anything during your movement action other than movement.
Oh, are you saying because I'm prone?
No, just in general.
No.
One part of the action is dedicated to movement, any form of movement. You can't use anything other than movement. So you have one action to do either an attack or something like that, and one action to just move.
Yeah, and then you have like your bonus action, but your bonus action either like your bonus actions as a monk either cost key points or they trigger off of you attacking for your action. But since you're doing wholeness of body for your action, you can't do the free extra attack. If you do wholeness of body, you can't attack, basically.
So at level 5, we just gain 1 random action to move.
No. If you attack, you get an extra attack. That's only if you attack. It's either you choose to attack or you choose to do another action. There is no other option. So if you choose to do the body thing, you replace the attack action.
Yeah, so you can choose to attack once, and when you do that, you do 2 hits.
Picture it like
your
this.
action is a
Picture it like this. You're trying to fit what you're doing in 6 seconds. So it's either you're going to heal yourself in those 6 seconds, or you're going to hit him twice in those 6 seconds.
Got it. Okay. Then I'm going to put myself in a defensive position. Is that okay?
Do you have any key points left?
No.
Okay, so there's an ability that you can do to like give a disadvantage on attacks against you for a key point, but otherwise, yeah, pretty much all you can do is heal this turn.
So then what's his reach?
10.
10 feet away.
All right, I go 15 feet away.
You're
if you
gonna
move
take an
out
attack
of,
opportunity.
Oh my god! You know I don't.
yeah,
think,
yeah, just
I just
gotta
stay still.
stay in place.
yeah, you just
Wait,
heal.
how close are you to Albert?
Heal and stay is probably. That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, how close are you to Albert? Because then you
He's
can just
pretty
use
close
a
to me.
medicine check.
It's an action though.
Did he already use his action?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you pretty much can't do anything else. Okay. Tommy, death saving throw. You're down 1. Don't go the way of Eli.
What?
dead.
No.
What? Cody, you just had to jinx it.
No, the net 1.
Oh, fuck.
All right, guys.
Fuck. Oh god, this is so fucking close. All right, the Giant's gonna take attacks against a prone trap.
I'm not prone. When did I get
Oh,
knocked
sorry.
out?
Dura was prone.
I was like, what the
He misses both on the first attempt, and then he tries to go for a stomp. He gets a 22,
Good.
and it's gonna be 11 plus it's 18, half to 9 damage. And
is he within 5 feet of me, Duro?
yeah.
Oh, then I get an opportunity of attack this turn.
Oh, get him.
1
A sentinel, huh?
20, yeah. 120 plus 15. 32.
Fuck.
And
That
then
hits. It hits you damage.
1d8 plus 14, right?
Oh, that's
Melee.
right. Yeah.
21 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Bruh, he was that fucking low? God damn it. Can I not do it with the hammer? Can I do it with the fireball?
He goes to attack Dura, and you knock his leg out with the hammer, and then switch over to the fire.
And I just, and it like fucking, you hear like, this one is for Tommy. And then I blast his head off.
And his head just. The horns skitter across the ground. His face is completely destroyed. You see the eye like rolling down the staircase. And you guys are able to collect all of your items. You're able to successfully save Vanover and Cal, who Brother Eli literally gave his life. You collect the bodies of Tommy and Brother Eli, hoping maybe your favorite, the king. Well, yep.
Oh, I was going. Okay, I'll let you continue.
No, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna take this a whole different route.
Oh, what did you want to do?
I was gonna like grab the two up because I have all that strength, pin them on the wall, and be like, you two have to have a magical item to bring them back, right? Like,
And they
because they have all these magical items, so it just
lots of mages. The king would be very happy you saving us. Perhaps we could work something out.
perhaps, and then you just see like orange glow on the wrist.
He wets his trousers and promises you that do everything he can to get your friends revived or at the very least reincarnated. And you guys are able to make your way on foot back to the town, carrying all of these items, carrying your friend. You're able to, reach out to some people, help in completing your journey. Finally getting the favor that might get the lives of your friends back, and maybe we'll find out next time. So, the end. Oh, thank you guys for joining as I ran the squad through this weird, wacky adventure. Maybe if we get hit with another quarantine later down the road to, go back to at least 2 of these characters. I don't know. But for the time being,
I hope Tommy comes back.
I know Tommy needs to come back.
He was one level away from being broke.
Look out for us Tuesdays on Twitch at the Weary Travelers. Our YouTube channel will have videos coming out every Monday. Check out our Instagram. I think we might have a Twitter by the time this comes out. We already have that. And look forward to next week when Albert takes back over the reins. Thanks, everyone.